Gripping the sticks. It's an important element of playing the drums, of course, and there's really two schools of thought. We have traditional grip and we have match grip. A lot of players nowadays are being started off with match grip, and once they get some technical facility, oftentimes they then transition into traditional grip. The marching groups and drum corps and all that, they seem to utilize both grips, but it seems like there's more traditional happening these days. The grip, whether it's traditional or match grip, the whole thing, at least for me, is looseness. And you want to let the stick breathe. I think that's an important concept. If you're gripping down on the stick too much, it chokes the stick, and it in turn chokes the sound of the drum. So we want to be able to strike the drum, and we want to let the stick rebound, and we don't want to pinch things off too much. So I'm gripping it here, but I'm letting the stick rebound. If I really pinch down, I don't know if you can hear the sound, but it sure feels different. So a lot of it is the feel. You want it to feel loose, you want it to feel flowing. Same thing over here. We want to create kind of a pivot point or a fulcrum point, but really we want to just, I think the concept might be best described as setting the sticks in motion. If we just set this stick in motion, it's really going to allow the sound to come out, and it's going to allow for, again, that fluidity. If we really choke down, start to use those kinds of motions, it's just not going to be the best thing. We don't want to drop our wrist too low either, because that's just going to lead to, again, a stiffness of sound and a stiffness of feel. All in all, I don't have to grip the sticks really tight. I'm trying to keep a looseness there, and I think that's going to be good in the long run. I want to discuss the movement between ride cymbal and snare drum and how it affects the grip. Our ride cymbal grip is really the snare drum grip, but we just pivot up and our thumb ends up being up here versus on the side over here. The grip up here on the ride cymbal is what we might call the fulcrum grip. So if you were to shake my hand and you put the stick in, that's the grip. So we're playing ride cymbal. When we go down to the snare drum, we simply pivot and play the snare drum. Pivot, ride cymbal. So there's a looseness, there's a relaxation that occurs, and it's really just this pivot. There's very little arm movement or any sword fighting going on. It's just a nice smooth pivot.